Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this, our Avoiding Break podcast for this Sunday. I'm so happy to join you again this Sunday. I know Jermaine spoke to you last week, and I really hope that you've all had a wonderful week. You're happy, you're healthy, and you are ready for the next week ahead. But before we get there, I just wanted to say that this week, what I wanted to talk to you about was just the importance of taking a break and how I think for me especially, when I know if I'm working towards something, I can get a bit tunnel visioned, a bit focused, which isn't a bad thing, but I can get a bit tunnel visioned and really forget that I need to take a break sometimes, so that you don't get burnt out or too tired, or actually you're just not thinking straight or things like that. And I find the benefits for me of actually just taking a break can just be amazing. And so I just wanted to share with you that, and then some of the benefits that I found from taking a break, and some of the things that I've done with the time when I have taken a break as well, in the hope that it helps you. So for me, the reason why I need to take a break is that sometimes, like I said, I can get so focused, so tunnel visioned, and just so kind of fixated on keep working, that actually it can be quite unhealthy. Let's be real about this. It can be unhealthy. It can burn you out. You can get overtired. You can forget about other things that are really important. And none of that is actually that great. So then taking a break can then just be like such a wonderful thing. And you can work out yourself kind of like how long you need, what you want to do with that break, and things like that. So for me, some of the things that I like to do when I take a break are: don't touch my phone. I want to get rid of all my phone, my iPad, my laptop, none of that stuff. Because for me, it's so easy just to fall straight back into, mate, I need to research this little bit, or I need to read this, or I've got this article open that I really wanted to read. I can just get straight back into it so quickly. And sometimes you don't even realize it, because you may be happily scrolling through something thinking, oh no, I'm taking a break, I'm doing this. But just like that, you can be straight back into what you're doing. So I like to take a break from my phone, from the laptops, from the iPads, and actually just give my brain time to switch off from that. Because I think when you are on a screen and everything's coming so instantly, and you can just switch between this thing and then that thing, it's not very restful, for me at least. So that's one of the things that I like to do. The other thing is, I pick up a book that I've wanted to read for a while, but for pleasure, do some cooking, do some exercise, just sit on the floor and play with Theo and not have anything else in my head. And for me, that is just so wonderful. But I really actually then see the benefits when I am then when I've had my break. So I have my break, which is wonderful, but then I find that when I come back, actually I've saved myself from being burnt out. I actually find that I can focus more. I'm far more creative, because I've had time to shut my brain off, and it's kind of recouped and recovered. And then when you get back in and into whatever I'm working on, then I just have so many more ideas, because I've had that break. And it's just amazing kind of what taking a break can do for your creativity. And actually, I sometimes have to remind myself that, do you know what, by taking this break, you kind of feel like you're not progressing what you maybe want to be working on, but actually you can then speed up what you're doing when you get back, because you're more creative, you've got more ideas and these kind of things, which can then really help propel you forward. So it's like that time that I took for having this break actually hasn't had any impact really in the time scales for what I'm trying to do. And if anything, it would have positively impacted those time scales, because of the kind of the more creative, those fresh ideas that I have, and just actually the more energy that you have after taking a break as well, which is another great thing that I found. Is you have a break and then you're really kind of raring to go again, and you kind of like want to get back into it, and I have so much energy and things like that. So that's another kind of great one that I found from just taking a break. And the last thing that I wanted to say was, I really think that you can, for me as well, I cannot sometimes realize the impact that things are having, and how tired I'm getting, or how irritable I'm being, or how snappy I'm being, or those kind of things that are associated for me when I am just tired or haven't had a break, or I'm just too focused on something. So yeah, and then actually then taking that break, mellowing out a bit, chilling out a bit, can actually prevent me from being that snappy, irritable person. I'm sure I'm a much nicer person to live with after I've taken a bit of a break. So yeah, I'm sure Jermaine's very happy every time I take a break from something. But yes, but on a serious note, we sometimes when we're in something, we don't realize the impact that it's having on our physical health, our mental health, and just our well-being in general. And so sometimes we owe it to ourselves to have a break and to look after ourselves and do some of the things that we know that we can do to look after ourselves. So I like to go and have a facial and a manicure and a pedicure, those kind of things, and just really, really take that time when I literally cannot be doing anything else. Or, find a new dish and cook that, or exercise, whatever it is. Those are the kind of the things that I like to do. But whatever those things are for you that you like to do, I just really wanted to share with you, and as a little reminder, I guess, as well, especially now that we're coming up to, we're in the last quarter of the year we're coming up to. So, let's look after ourselves. Let's make sure we take a break so that we can, smash the rest of this year and the next year. So guys, on that note, I'm going to leave it there, and I really, really hope you found that useful. We'll definitely speak to you again next week. Like we always say, you can email us, message us on here, leave a comment, or check out our website, find us across the social media platforms, and we'll speak to you again next week. But before we speak to you again, then you make sure that you look after yourselves, look after each other, and have a great week. And I will see you soon. Okay, bye guys.